Lawrence and welcome back to my channel. Some of you knows na ang race ko will be in the next 2 weeks and I'm preparing for my third marathon and hopefully makapag-put up ako ng magandang oras at ma-break yung previous record ko. My goal for this marathon would be hopefully sub 254. Well, just to be safe, record before was 254. So if I can do a sub 254, masaya na ako. But hopefully, mas maganda pa yung maging oras ko on that race. Still don't know what will be my target pace, but it will all depends on hopefully next week if I do my lactate threshold meter testing. So right now, I would like to share you kung ano yung mga bagay na ginagamit ko at hindi ko kayang, we can say, I cannot train without them. Alright? So since I'm training for a marathon, of course, unang-una dyan, yung sapatos. So right now, I'm more on a Nike runner user. The reason why I choose Nike because so far, ito yung parang pinakamura dito sa Canada o sa area ko. Mas madali ka makakuha ng mga sale prices or discounted prices sa Nike compared sa ibang brand. I don't buy shoes na kung saan hindi discounted kasi I believe that yung mga running shoes ngayon napaka mababa yung running mileage. So parang nangihinayang ako na bumili ng $300, $350 kung gagamitin ko lang siya ng mga ilang buwan. So I always wait for discounted price or a good deal sa marketplace. So far I have the Vaporfly and the Alphafly. Most likely I will be racing in these shoes, the Vaporfly, and most of the time I'm running with Alphafly na kung saan I can put up some speed but medyo nasisave yung legs ko. I'm also using a worn out Vaporfly 1, especially kapag I'm running on tracks. For example, tumakbo ako kahapon ng 30 kilometers and I did 23 kilometers sa oval. At ito yung gamit-gamit ko. Another shoes na ginagamit ko right now is for my recovery run, or if I'm gonna do an easy run, let's say 5K or 10K, and I don't need to put up some speed, I'm running this Nike Invincible running shoes. The reason why I like this because it has the same midsole ng kagaya ng Vaporfly and Alphafly, which is the Zoom X. I cannot train without this is my running watch. So right now I have two running watch. I have the Polar and the Garmin. The reason why I have two because I have the Polar has a power meter, and right now when I do the pacing, kapag nagpe-pace ako, especially if I'm gonna run for a race effort, mas madalas kong tinitignan yung running power ko instead na pace. The reason why I'm still wearing Garmin, even though ang race effort ko will be based on power meter from the Polar, kasi lagi kong tinitignan din yung run dynamic ko from this run dynamic pod. I'm always curious and always into details and into data when it comes to aking mga numbers. So that's why even my cadence, my oscillation, vertical oscillation, stride length, and vertical ratio, lagi kong tinitignan yan. I just wanted to make sure na if I do the race pace, maganda pa rin yung form ko. And for me, most of the time, nag-run ako na mag-isa and nobody's looking at my form. So the only way that I can check my form if I'm gonna use this so that I can see the numbers that I have on my Garmin Run Dynamic. If I have a good number, it means that I'm doing well, and it means that I can train well and avoid injuries. Another thing na ginagamit ko is, of course, uh, heart rate monitor. I don't base on my heart rate or zones nowadays kapag nagte-training ako or nagre-race ako. This is just to check my fitness level. If I have a good pace, if I have a good running pace during that day, and sometimes sinitignan ko yung heart rate ko, at kung mababa yung heart rate ko, then that's a good uh, sign that my fitness level is improving. The next one would be is that my lactate meter. Right now, ang naging program ko sa training ko is that more on into threshold. Pero hindi ako pumapasok doon sa pinaka-threshold pace or pinaka-threshold effort. The reason why I'm doing that because nakita ko o narinig ko yung podcast na kung saan interview si Olav Alexander, the Norwegian coach nila Gustav Iden sa Christian Blumenfeld. Sa podcast na in-explain niya why they're using lactate meter. And the reason is that to have a controlled effort. And the reason why they're doing controlled effort para makapag-training sila specifically sa target nilang effort so that they can run faster. And they always curious about lactate threshold. And for them, sabi nila, and for me, this is what I feel and I see the effectivity of my training. Sabi nila, in order for you to improve or extend your threshold, most of the time, kailangan hindi ka tataas sa threshold effort mo. Most of the time, if you want to improve your threshold effort, kailangan you should be running close to your threshold. During that month, nagstay ako somewhere around 4:05 to let's say 4:08. That's my target. And also for 4:02, 4:01 pace na kung saan if I will maintain that, then I'm close to my threshold. But at the same time, ang kagandahan nun is that I'm not so close to my threshold, mas madali ako makrecover. And in that week, mas madali kong magawa yung mga ganong effort because I'm improving my speed, I'm improving my endurance and speed. But at the same time, nakaka-recover ako ng mas mabilis. And knowing my lactate threshold helped me set my target pace kung paano ko gawin yung mga training ko. So, I cannot train without this. The next one would be Katie Tate. One of my struggle when I started seriously preparing for my marathon is that nagkaroon ako ng ITB. Nagkaroon din ako ng patella tendonitis. And isa sa mga nakatulong sa akin para ma-overcome yun ay Katie Tate. Hindi ko sinasabi na ito yung solusyon, but based on my experience, nakatulong to. To the solution directly to address the problem for ITB or patella tendonitis, this is not the solution. Ang solution is that physio, pangalawa, strengthening workout. So kailangan gawin mo yung mga strengthening training mo para mapalakas mo yung mga weak parts mo sa katawan. The next one would be the source of my energy during the training. If you saw some of my videos, I'm doing a DIY energy drink or gel. So, for sure, hindi ako makakapag-train ng maayos without this. I'm using a maltodextrin powder na kung saan this is one of the main ingredient ng mga branded energy gel when they're producing or making their own gel. Based on my experience, effective naman siya. But then at the beginning, kailangan mo mag-trial and error para malaman mo yung mixture or ratio na sang-ayon talaga sa katawan mo. And I really love this procedure or this experiment na ginawa ko kasi mas naintindihan ko kung paano mag-react yung katawan ko when it comes to carbohydrate. And naintindihan ko rin what's the value of glucose and fructose and what's the value of, what's the importance of electrolytes as well. The next item, of course, kapag nagdi-DIY energy drink or gel, okay, kailangan meron kang maayos na lalagyan. At for me, this flask is very important kasi na-manage ko yung nutrition ko na maayos. So dito ko nilalagay, if I have a short, let's say 15K run, I'm using this 150 ml soft flask. If I have a long run, let's say for example 20 plus, 25 or 30 or 35 plus, then most likely I will be using, it all depends on the distance na kailangan kong gawin on that specific day. Item is that my hydration belt. I really like this. I bought this from Decathlon for $25. You can put this bottle inside. Dito sa likod, meron din siyang pocket na kung saan you can put your phone and some small item like headset. So, it's very convenient kasi for example, magra-run ako ng malayo and tinatamad ako mag-loop. So, susuotin ko to. Then I have my own nutrition gel or DIY gel nakalagay dito. And most likely, I will be using this on my race kasi it also serves as your race belt. So you can put your race number, race bib here. So, that's it. I hope na somehow meron kayo natutunan. If you have questions, just let me know. I love to interact with you. I'm not the fastest, I'm not the strongest, but somehow, maybe, meron akong maiambag sa inyo. Yeah, if you have question about lactate meter, if you have a question about KT tape, and also DIY nutrition, which is energy gel, energy drink, or electrolytes, it's a good topic to discuss. Yeah, and thank you very much.